Good morning, OnlySams. Whether it's Chef Curry serving up a Michelin star performance, or a bust in Memphis not named Ja Morant, or even Kevin Knox getting drafted before Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, we've got your stories. Today, it is Thursday, the 13th of November. Thanks for joining us. We had a must-watch matchup tonight between the old school and the new school. The Golden State Warriors, well, they took on the San Antonio Spurs. Victor Wembanyama and Stephen Castle, well, they both got triple-doubles, scoring 30 points and 20 points. But it wasn't enough for what Chef Curry was dishing up. He served a cold 46 points and looking like a superstar. And Playoff Jimmy made an appearance too, scoring 28, 6 and 8. Hey, Jimmy, you keep playing like that, we're going to have to get Michael Jordan on the Murray Poppets show for a paternity test. Keep it up, Jimmy. And Jonathan Kuminga, I saw you had 0 points off the bench. Wow, I'm sure you won't be traded in 6 weeks' time. And the best team in the East so far, the Detroit Pistons, will they continue their winning ways, beating the Chicago Bulls? Well, they rested their big three, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duran, and Osar Thompson, and they still got the win. Getting a little bit cocky, are we there, Detroit? B-ball Paul Reed stepped up and scored 28 points. Maybe this is a guy that Philly fans were convinced they had all along. Hey, Paul Reed, I'll tell you what, Philly would take you back in a heartbeat. Embiid plays once every week, and if Andre Drummond has to play more than 30 minutes a night, he's going to go into cardiac arrest. Well done, Paulie. And also, just a quick congratulations to the Chicago Bulls. They're the first team in recent history to start 5-0 and end up 6-5. Well done, Chicago. Looks like the fun and games are over. It was good while it lasted. The Atlanta Hawks, well, they score a 33-point win over the Sacramento Kings. Jalen Johnson, well, he continues his anti-Trae Young campaign, scoring a 24-point near triple-double. And Onyeka Okongwu, well, he bounces back and scores 20 off the bench, a week after getting his head bounced off the hardwood like a pinball machine. Well done, Onyeka. Good stuff. And the Portland Trailblazers, well, they pick up a much-needed win, beating the New Orleans Pelicans, keeping a positive 6-5 record. Tempers were flaring in this tight affair. Eves Missy and Jeremy Grant, well, they got the better of them. Look out, Mike Tyson. These guys look like they mean business. I haven't seen jersey grabbing like that in years. These guys are real tough guys. Anyway, Shaden Sharp scored 35 points. I'm still not sure if this guy's good or not, but you can't argue with those numbers. And also, Scoot Henderson, when are you coming back, mate? Is that ship sailed or should we still keep our stock? The OKC Thunder, well, they continue their winning ways, making it 12-1 for the season. A bunch of superstars and J-Dub, their 40-point finalist scorer, well, he hasn't even played yet. SGA scored over 30 points again. That guy just does it easy. Just a quick reminder, Kevin Knox was drafted before Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And also, Kevin Knox was Shai's teammate in college at Kentucky. Not sure what the scouts were looking at, but anyway, as they say, it's not always about how you start. Kevin Knox is a 15th man on a bench somewhere, and Shai's an MVP and finals MVP. Keep it up, OKC. And just a quick one. Hey, Austin Reeves, where's that guy scoring 50 points in game winners? Do we need to send out a missing persons unit to that guy? And DeAndre, what happened to you? You look like David Robinson for 2 games, and the next you look like Hasheem Thabit. Dominating, was that just a 1-week thing, bud? Step it up, Lakers. The Orlando Magic, well, they start living up to their preseason hype, defeating the New York Knicks. It wasn't all good news, though. Paolo Banchero went off injured early in the game, but that didn't stop Franz Wagner. He stepped up for a cool 28 points, leading the Magic to victory, alongside Desmond Bain, who scored 22 points. Hey, Desmond, maybe you are worth those 4 first-round picks, bud. Keep it up. The 3 best weeks in Dallas Mavericks history. Dirk Nowitzki winning the championship in 2011. In 2018, drafting Luka Doncic. And in 2025, firing Nico Harrison. But the Mavericks, well, they couldn't continue that momentum into their matchup with the Phoenix Suns. They got beat handedly. Do you remember when Dallas Mavericks fans felt this type of way about versing the Phoenix Suns? What a fall from grace. Daniel Gafford pretty much summed up the feeling of Dallas Mavericks fans now. Oh, poor old Mavs fans. You could have had it all. Anyway, you let Nico Harrison take charge, and look how that turned out. Well done, Nico, you fucking cunt. The Houston Rockets, will they beat the Washington Wizards? Poor old Washington, they've already lost 11 games. They're 1-11 for the season. Just when their fans thought it couldn't get any worse than last season, they go and serve up this horrendous start. Anyway, Houston and all their players had a night out. And literally everybody pretty much got over 15 points. And that included Reed Shepherd. Rich guy Reed scored over 20 points. Hey, Reed, well done. It's not like you're only a third pick last year. And the Charlotte Hornets, well, they pick up a much-needed victory against the Milwaukee Bucks. They were missing LaMelo and Brandon Miller, and they still got it done. But Milwaukee were missing the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pretty much confirming if Giannis isn't playing, they aren't winning. Come back soon, Giannis. Milwaukee needs you. The Cleveland Cavaliers, well, they beat the Miami Heat in the star-studded superstar showdown. Not really. The 5 best players in this game, well, they didn't play. No Bam, no Tyler Hero, no Donovan Mitchell, no Darius Garland, no Evan Mobley. My thoughts and prayers go out to the poor fans who had to fork out $450 just to watch Dean Wade and Pell Larson go at it. Sorry, guys. And also, Cleveland, well done. And the Boston Celtics, well, they smoked the Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizzlies have stacked up the losses going 4-9 to start the season. But in a bright spot, G.G. Jackson scored 6 points off the bench. Remember when this guy as a rookie scored 35 points and got interviewed by Shaq? Well, I'll tell you what, in 2025, if Gigi walked past Shaq on the street, Shaq wouldn't know who he is. Hey, Gigi, what the hell happened? I guess you're not Memphis's bright spot for the future. Sick to the vapes, bud. I know you enjoy those. And for our final story of the night, the Denver Nuggets, well, they convincingly beat the Los Angeles Clippers. Denver, well, they're looking like a real dark horse for the championship this year. Speaking of horses, Nikola Jokic, well, he scored 55 points, proving once again that he is the best player on the planet by a country mile. Pretty crazy to think. We're living in a world where this guy, a chubby Serbian kid at a time, well, he was drafted with the 41st pick whilst being asleep in Serbia, and instead of running his highlights through the draft, they just cut to a Taco Bell commercial. Wow. Imagine saying that he'd be a three-time MVP and a finals MVP. The world we live in. Nikola, it's yours, and we're just living in it, bud.